In Bloemfontein, dawn has broken on match day. Local businesses have readied themselves for the assault.
So with this stocking up, we are now expecting more and more customers, especially tonight.
You know what, we had to get a whole lot of extra stock and a whole lot of extra booze. We had to hire a couple of extra people just to accommodate today's game.
England fans don't disappoint and start matchday preparations early.
Today, England and Germany, the atmosphere has gone off the scale, England's army have arrived, and we are taking one trophy home, the World Cup trophy. The army are not leaving here without it.
The Germans seem beaten already, unless their low profile is part of a cunning plan the English have overlooked, like running really fast and passing the ball to each other. Fans from all over South Africa are swarming towards the Bloemfontein Stadium. One group has planned to arrive in style, but their big idea has stalled. Paramedic Rohan Steyn is racing down South Africa's busiest motorway, the N1, responding to a unique call-out.
We received a call about an aircraft that is about to perform an emergency landing on the N1. For what reason is unknown to us at this point in time.
A plane full of aviation fuel landing on a packed motorway is a recipe for disaster.
If needed, they usually close the roads, and then from there on we park the vehicles, make sure that the area is safe. Fire brigade gets dispatched to the scene for if anything ignites and there's fires that needs to be extinguished.
Rohan arrives to find the immediate danger over. Miraculously, the plane has landed in one piece while avoiding the traffic.
Hello, Winston.
Paul, how are you?
Well, thanks yourself. Were you the pilot?
Yes, I
am. What happened? What went wrong?
The constant speed of the prop stopped working, so we had no prop, no power whatsoever.
Where are you coming from? Are you from Bloemfontein?
No, we're from Benoni. From Benoni to the game.
Oh, you're coming to watch the game?
Hopefully, yeah.
Oh, great stuff.
Pilot Paul Smith was flying his family in for the England-Germany game as a World Cup treat.
Well, we started our happy day today with something different to fly to watch Germany and England play in Bloemfontein.
Even before the forced landing, today's match promised to be a tense affair for the Smiths. They've supporters in both camps.
Well, we have mixed feelings because we support both England and Germany. My son is a German supporter. I'm an English supporter, so we'll see what happens on the game.
Family infighting aside, the details of the forced landing are remarkable.
What happened today is probably the first time I've ever heard of it. It's something that the aircraft are designed not to do. What happens is that one just loses forward propulsion, and you then realize that you're in a full glide scenario and you need to look for a place to land very quickly. If you don't, end up in a stall, perhaps a spin and disastrous effect. So it's something that is an absolute emergency. There's no time to think. And thank God we're above a highway. We managed to find a spot just between some of the cars, and unfortunately the guys were very awake and accommodating and backed off, so we managed to place the plane quite neatly between a set of cars on a pretty busy highway. And thankfully as well, the people were kind enough to stop and ask us if we were all right and even offer us a lift to the stadium.
Everyone landed safely, but emergency services are still needed to ensure the flyers are kept out of further danger.
From the time that the aircraft landed on the highway, I would imagine it was probably within about 5 or 6 minutes there were emergency vehicles on site, both the police and the emergency services, to make sure that we were all right. Everybody checked us thoroughly, and again, thank you. It could have been worse, but fortunately not.
He landed the aircraft on the hill, taxied all the way down, parked it safely here, and we're happy we haven't got any major injuries on scene.
Pilot Smith plays down his part in the safe landing without power.
There's nothing famous or special about what happened today. It was purely just good training, and fortunately we ended up in a great position. We just hope we still get a chance to see the game today.
Thanks to the great piloting, we made it safe, so come on England.
Come on Germany.
As the divided family head for Bloemfontein Stadium in a taxi, 330... The long-term prognosis for Vishal is good. But for England fans, the moment of truth is still 90 minutes away. 30,000 England fans made it 6,000 miles to South Africa.
We are taking one trophy home, the World Cup trophy.
All that hope, and then this. The football fates have turned against them.
We're disgusted. Come all this way to be cheated.
The referee must have been a German.
Second goal is a goal. That far over the line.
But the real truth hurts even more. The mythical team of champions they believed in never existed.
I'm ashamed to be an England supporter.
Cause everybody hurts.
Pay a guy £6 million a year and he can't organise a defence. I quite like that job.
Germany kicked our ass. What a game! England, we got to go!
Everybody hurts.
Shocking. Horrible.
44 years of hurt streams out of the stadium and into downtown Bloemfontein. It's the moment the city's emergency services have been readying themselves for. But the English drinking and dancing with the Germans was something nobody had planned for. The magic of South Africa 2010 is holding good. But as England fans drown their sorrows and swallow their pride, the traffic on the roads away from the stadium suddenly intensifies.
We received a call of serious accident just down the road.
A minibus taxi taking fans away from the big screens has had a head-on collision with a pickup. The minibus was full. Even for Rohan Steyn, it's a shocking scene. The minibus was carrying 15 people, all of whom are injured to some degree.
Hello, sir. Sir, open your eyes for me. The cause of the accident is most probably due to the congestive road usage that we've got due to the soccer game that took place. And most of these guys are most probably coming from some sort of fan park. That's the reason for being out on the roads.